Hello and welcome to the highlights of the Cup quarter-final clash between UUDS Tuskers and Karwan Cricket Club at the Serve Hub presents 50th edition of the Bukhatir League, the Golden Jubilee edition of the Premier 50-over domestic tournament in the UAE. At the toss, it was Dilan Suravira of the Tuskers who won the toss and quickly wanted to bat first. So let's join the action with the openers out there in the middle. So two slips in place. Looks like it is going to be Prashant Silva at the non-striker's end. Have a very, very strong, fast bowling lineup. Do Karwan Cricket Club. That is their calling card, and good to see they have really bolstered their batting with the additions of Adib Usmani, who had a pretty decent tour of Nepal, did well in the one-day games, and his confidence will be sky high after representing the country. And of course, it's going to be Sachitra Senanayake, 2014 T20 World Cup winner, who will be opening the innings alongside Prashant Silva. So we have a World Cup winner and a Test cricketer in our midst. That is truly quite incredible. That is the beauty of Bukhatir League. Here we go. First ball, Saeed Nazir to Senanayake. Nipping in and tucked towards short mid will be a dot delivery. Beautifully cut away. Prashant Silva finding that minute gap between short third and point.
And he was asked whether do you prefer... Oh, he's bowled him. We'll speak more about that later on as they've got a big wicket here to Karwan CC. Prashant Kalhara, who's been in red hot form, unfortunately misses out in the quarterfinals.
What a beauty, absolute beauty. Pitching on middle, slightly straightening. Played the wrong line, and the off-break bowler strikes. The matchup favored him, and he's delivered. Big blow as Prashant Silva is dismissed. 12 for 1 are the Tuskers.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking cover drive. Sachitra Senanayake. Well, this time he goes inside out over covers. That's a glorious hit there by Samal Ludavatta. On to 17 of 20 balls. Comes down the track again. This time goes past mid-on. So, couple of boundaries of... Oh, he goes... Oh, inside out over point. Sachitra Senanayake.
What a pull shot from Senanayake. Stand and deliver over square leg for 6.
Comes down the track and he smashed this over mid-wicket. It's gone all the way for a maximum.
And he has pinged it to point. What a delightful shot from Udavatte, using the pace of the bowler against him.
And he's pulled this and pulled this with disdain. That's gone all the way for another maximum. That's the second 6 of the innings for Sachitra Senanayake. Oh, that's slightly uppish. And it's a brilliant catch at deep square leg. That is Danish Suri diving forward. And he's hung on to it. And a big wicket. Sachitra Senanayake, after a magnificent half-century, has to walk back to the dugout.
Oh, what a catch by Danish Suri at deep square leg. The worst delivery O.S. Ali Shah has bowled today has broken this pairing. A high-class 50 from Sachitra Senanayake. 54 of 40 deliveries. But the partnership is dislodged. And Karwan badly needed that. 102 for 2.
Babar Iqbal just slightly expensive. And bowls that down the leg side. And anything on the pads of a batter like Samal Ludavatta, he will feast you all day long.
Oh, picked up towards mid-wicket. And sent into the Sachin Tendulkar stand for 6.
Well, once again he goes hard. And he gets a boundary.
Slower delivery, read and hammered. Beautifully put away by Aftab Alam. with a lot of style and class. And speaking of style and class,
Well, that's nicely played. Behind square. That's another boundary. Samaludawata is certainly...
it's in the gap once more. Place them wherever you like. Samal is going to find the boundary.
Well, he swept this again. Fielder is not able to stop it. That's 3 out of 3 in this over.
Driven in the gap. Long chase for the mid-off. And the ball will win the race. Samal Udawata has rolled into the 70s with the princely cover drive.
Projected score of 350. Oh, that's a glorious looking shot. Over covers for another boundary. Samaludawata is on fire. Well, he goes over mid-on. Another brilliant hit there by Aftab Alam. Well, now he goes through past the fine leg region. Aftab Alam with some glorious couple of boundaries.
Pulled away and sent packing for another boundary. Even Tanis Suri had no chance on that one. A pish and gone. Oh, Samal, just one error and he's had to pay the ultimate price.
Spare a thought. Spare a thought for this young man. Oh, that was a very good piece of catch. That was Aditya Chopra. Rahul Chopra, I beg your pardon, at mid-wicket with a brilliant catch. Big wicket here. Samaludawata falls and he has to depart for just 11 short of what would be a magnificent 100. He's gone for 89. It's 204 for 3. And he's bowled him. Dawood Ijaz just slightly playing away from his body. Gets an inside edge and onto the stumps. So Karwan CC are picking up wickets in regular intervals and perhaps just got a sniff to get back into the game.
Well, one brings two. Angled bat, bottom edge. And Dawood Ijaz with the short stay. 215 for 4. The fight back is on.
Well, this one, he's pulled it and pulled it hard. That's gone all the way for a maximum. First shot of authority from Navodaya Vijay Kumara.
Providing good support. Pulled away and will clear the fence. There was a fielder in the deep, but just a spectator. 6. Bowled him. Well, what was Navodaya thinking there? He's thrown his wicket away.
Poor shot selection. He's literally gifted his wicket on a silver platter to Awais Ali Shah. Last ball of his spell. Completely unnecessary. What was he doing? This was perhaps like one of those brain fade moments. Navodaya Vijay Kumara, after having played so well, just completely loses it. He departs. But a very, very good knock. Awais Ali Shah, he finishes his spell 4 for 78. 39 done to 84 for 5.
Oh, what a shot. Whipped away and disappears in a flash. Big volume scores. It's gone past the extra cover and into the fence again. Monster hit from Sigara. It was 6 as soon as he connected.
That's gonna be, that's perhaps pitching outside the leg stump. Where?
Oh my days, that is a shocker.
Well, I must say I'm literally stunned. I just mentioned perhaps it was pitching outside leg stump, but well, I'd say that Aftab Alam is extremely unlucky.
You don't need to mince words here. That is a Very poor decision. I'm not sure what kind of rules he's following, because that is not out in any world. And Aftab Alam, he's very gracefully walking away, but that is a shocking call. You cannot have that in the Bukhatir League. 320 for 6. Asel will find the gap. One bounce.
Well, he goes down the ground now. Has he cleared the fielder? No, he has not. That's a brilliant, brilliant take on the boundary ropes. That is Rahul Chopra for you. Is that the catch of the tournament? And I'm sure perhaps the umpires might want to have a look at that.
Well, I don't know. The body language from Rahul is a bit iffy. His weight was on the back foot. But this is right on the edge. Brilliant judgment. As he kept that right leg in. Oh, I think it's going to be tight. But I think he's okay. And Asel, he has started to head back perhaps towards the dugout.
But I think that's a brilliant piece of awareness by Chopra. Magnificent catching there. Hafiz Almas now on strike. And he's cocked this once again.
6.
That's out of here. That's landed near the side screen. Hafiz Almas, he's on fire.
So it's Almas on strike. Inside edge and knocked him over. Ibrar Ahmed finally gets that Yorker right. But what a thoroughly entertaining innings from the big lad, Almas Ayub.
Well, he came, he saw, he conquered and he left. Hafiz Almas, after a whirlwind, 30 odd, now departs. 8th wicket down, UUDS, 372 for 8.
A miraculous chase.
Well, this is in the air, and that's the innings done and dusted. Janidu Inuwara, a short ball, and he's hit it straight down the throat of the fielder at deep mid wicket. So that's the innings folded in the penultimate delivery of the innings. But not before the UAE UUDS Tuskers have scored a massive 384 in their allotted 50 overs. It's been a magnificent batting performance.
Well, my co-coms is falling all over himself because the score is that big. 384 all out. It's going to be Tanish Suri opening alongside Adib Usmani. Adib Usmani freshly back from international duties. Massive congrats to him for making his UAE debut on the tour of Nepal. Looked good in the one-day series where UAE won 2 matches and lost 2. And he will be opening alongside Tanish Suri. Interestingly, both wicket keepers and both wicket-keeper openers for Karwan. And it is Hafiz Almas Ayub, as per usual, who will be taking the new ball for UUDS Tuskers, coming in from the Sharjah Cricket Academy. And they've got a massive buffer of 384 runs. But there is a lot of quality in the Karwan batting lineup. The likes of Adib Usmani, Tanish Suri, Muazzam Hayat, Rahul Chopra, and many, many more. Shahan Akram also comes to mind. Plus the all-rounders like Awais Ali Shah, Shahan Akram down, and Zahid Ali down the order. So they certainly have their task cut out. But if there's any team in the UAE that can chase down this Herculean target, it is a Karwan CC. Deep third and a long leg in position. Hafiz Almas all good to go to Tanish Suri. Upish in the gap behind point. Great effort by the deep third fielder. It's Inuwara, the big fast bowler down there. I think he's done well to keep the ball in the field of play. Pulled away, and Tanish Suri is underway. Beautiful.
Well, that's a glorious looking shot. Oh, goodness gracious, that's a massive one. That's landed in the roof of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Outside edge and fly to him. Well, this has been pulled. It's in the gap. Fielder has no chance whatsoever. Tanish Suri joins the party.
Outside edge, and it's taken by that fielder at short third. It's Janindu Inovara with an absolute blinder. What a catch.
Well, champion teams are formed on the back of champion performances just like that. Look at him go. He was literally had one hand stretched out and on the rebound managed to hang on to it. Tanish Suri is absolutely shell-shocked. We here in the com box are shell-shocked. What a take. A brilliant, brilliant piece of fielding. The first wicket down, Navodaya Vijay Kumar strikes. Karwan Cricket Club lose their first is 32 for 1. Breakthrough. This is Apesh, just wide of the fielder. It was Inuvara once again. Full dive to his left. Well, he goes over covers. A boundary for the taking, Fadi Busmani. Short and wide, cracked through the cover region off the back foot. Shahan Akram joins the party. First boundary for him. Well, he goes on the leg side. This time chance, the fielder coming under and the catch has been taken. Shahan Akram, after a blazing drive off the back foot through the covers, gets caught in the deep in the very next ball. This is a big, big moment in the game.
Oh, Shahan Akram. You were looking good, but then got suckered into that short ball trap. And Almas takes a great catch. Big time trouble for Karwan now. 53 for 2. And it will be gone. Off the glove. The plan comes together. And Janidu Inuvara is having a day out at the Bukhatir League.
Big, big wicket. Rahul Chopra gets a good part of the glove. And the wicket keeper, it's not gonna get any easier than that. Janidi Inuvara's short balls tactics have worked. Karwan CC, they fall deeper into a hole. 69 for 3.
Using his feet, and that's a lovely hit from Adib Usmani. Straight as an arrow. I think it's one bounce. No, given as a 6.
Well, Ahmed Khawaja, like I've mentioned, your eyesight certainly failing you. Well, this is hit down the ground. There's a fielder coming under and a brilliant catch on the boundary ropes. That is Prashant Silva for you. He's been amongst the runs in the tournament, failed today with the bat. But goodness gracious, did he not provide the goods with the on the field with an outstanding take on the boundary ropes.
Well, I thought that was 6, but he got there and he's bowled off a blinder, screamer of a catch once again. And Navodaya, the man with the golden arm for the Tuskers. And perhaps the final hope has diminished. Adib Usmani gone for a well-made 74. 134 for 4 now, Karwan. Oh, that's a monster blow from Ebrar. Onto the roof. Or you can whack the ball for 6. Forget what I was saying. Oh, it's gone like a bullet through extra cover. Ebrar Ahmed unleashing.
That's one way to look at it. There's in the air, there's a chance in the deep. But in fact, it's wide of the field and it's gone all the way for a maximum. Off stump. Well, it was in the length. Fielder coming under and a very good catch once again in the deep. That is Asel Segera on the boundary ropes. A big, big wicket. The partnership now has finally been broken. Ibrar Ahmed, the man who was causing a lot of damage, now sent back packing.
A brilliantly judged catch by Asel, right on the edge of the rope, just a step away. But he kept his calm, he kept his cool. And the fun is over for Ibrar Ahmed. A wicket falling after drinks, 180 for 5.
Then You need a set batter to go after the bowling. This one has been put away and put away in style. A very good shot there by...
Up and over and brilliantly put away. Boundary. Goes inside out. Ballooning over point. And that is the first boundary of many needed. Pulled away and that will be a boundary. Bad delivery. Punished. Anyways. Ehtisham pulls. There's a fielder. Straight to him. Could not have picked him out any easier. And Janidu gets wicket number 3.
Big wicket. Ihtishamul Haq after a fighting 39 trying to hook that out of the park. Only to find the fielder in the deep. He takes it reverse Australian Cup style. And the breakthrough provided. So a very good partnership. A fighting partnership. Perhaps the last hope departs for the Karwan CC. 260 for 6. Janidu picks up his second. In fact, he picks up his third wicket. Slower bouncer. And it's gone all the way.
Top edge will balloon over the keeper. That will do nicely as well. He goes big. It's a miscue. And Nawodia takes a very good catch at long on. Oais Ali Shah holds out.
Well, the ground fielding once again, the catching on the outfield has been brilliant. The UUDS Tuskers once again hanging on to their catchers. A brilliant take, just inches ahead of the ground. Oais has to depart, doesn't trouble the scorers much. 288 for 7. Well, he pulls that. Has he got all of it? He has. It's landed in the stands.
Entertainment. Slow delivery. That is smart. Use your cutters at the death.
Oh, was he caught napping? Zahid Ali was caught napping at the non-strikers and just jogging through his way. And a direct hit sends him packing.
Well, that is quite silly. Just to be sauntering to the non-striker's end. What a throw from the deep. And yeah, he's gone. Not even sliding his bat. And slightly embarrassing to get out in that fashion. 302 for 8. Oh, this could be a catch. It will be. Of course, it's Inwara. And Moazzam Hayat's resistance is finally broken.
Well, irrespective of what the score has been, irrespective of what's transpired, well, you all need to truly appreciate and admire this man's courage.
And I believe that is called curtains for the game. Babar Iqbal not able to bat. So it is UUDS Tuskers who triumph over Karwan in the Bukhatir League quarter-final. In the end, it's a handsome victory of 82 runs. Hafiz Almas Ayub wiping out the tail. And the bowling department has delivered when it mattered for UUDS Tuskers. Wickets were shared. And Moazzam Hayat, look at him. How hard has he fought? In the end, he'll have to limp off the field. But what a knock he played. 109 of 93 for him. So then, Cup quarter-final decided. UUDS Tuskers batting first. Posted a gigantic score of 384 thanks to 89 from Samal, 88 from Aftab. Sachitra Senanayake opening got a 50 as well. 4 wickets for Oais Ali Shah, 2 apiece for Shahan Akram and Abrar Ahmed. And Karwan Cricket Club could only manage 302 runs in response. Muazzam with a fighting 100. Adib Usmani played beautifully for 74. Jani Duinawara, the pick of the bowlers for the Tuskers with 3 for 51. Hafiz Almas and Navodya with 2 wickets apiece. As the UUDS Tuskers win by 82 runs and knock out Karwan Cricket Club from the 50th edition of the Bukhatir League.